Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me today for another Twilight Zone video, my Twilight Zone ranking series where I rank every episode of the original Twilight Zone from my least favorite to my favorite. Today I'm going to be talking about number 54, Mirror Image, written by Rod Serling and directed by John Brahm. This is a season 1 episode, and as always there will be spoilers. So, Mirror Image is another fairly well-known fan favorite episode and a minor classic in my opinion. It's also another episode with a very memorable ending. So, this one starts with a main character named Millicent Barnes, well played by Vera Miles. Millicent is in a bus station waiting for a bus to arrive, but the bus is very late, so Millicent asks the man working at the place about it, and he complains that she keeps asking, but she says that just isn't true. And I do have to say, this guy working at this place is very crabby. I mean, isn't it his job to try and help people out? So at this point, Millicent also notices that her bag has moved, which is strange, especially because she did not move it. So Millicent goes to the restroom at this point and looks in the mirror and sees an exact clone of herself sitting on the bench. And this is where the episode starts to get very disturbing. This is very creepy stuff indeed. So at this point, a young man named Paul comes into the bus station and notices Millicent is upset. She explains what happened, and this part of the episode is slightly deliberately paced because we already know what's going on when she's explaining it, but this is just a nitpick for me. It's fine. It doesn't really hurt the episode much. So Paul tries to calm Millicent down and says this whole thing is probably a joke. So they get ready to leave as the bus finally arrives, but Millicent sees her double again already on the bus with a very creepy look on the double's face. Great job by Vera Miles in this scene. I thought the acting was really good here. So Millicent passes out and Paul waits with her. He decides not to go. He stays behind. When she wakes up, she explains that a double from a parallel dimension is trying to take over her existence, and this is all really, really very disturbing. So Paul thinks that Millicent is crazy and calls the police without Millicent knowing about it. So eventually the police come and take Millicent away, and Paul now notices that his bag is missing and he can't quite make out who took it. So he runs outside and follows whoever took his bag, and in a great ending scene finds out that it was his double, so now he knows that Millicent was telling the truth. So I have to say this is very interesting and very creepy. A great ending to a very, very good episode. So despite a few small lulls in the middle of the episode, Mirror Image is a well done, intense, and creepy Twilight Zone episode with a great ending, and that's why it comes in for me at number 54 on the list. As always, feel free to let me know if you like this episode, Mirror Image, or not. Thank you very much for your support, and thanks for watching.